Hello everybody, this is the Android Gamer. Today I'm playing the game Westport Independent. It is a newspaper type game where you are an editor of a newspaper and you have to edit it to censor certain things about a war-torn country. Okay, so let's go with slot 1. Oh. Game will be saved automatically between each week. Good to know. This is a work of fiction, business, either product of the editor's imagination or use fictional matter, any resemblance to actual people, alive or dead, or actual events, pure consequential. Guess it makes sense. Message from the Loyalist government. Okay, of course. LMA. Of course it does. Do not. Yes, so pretty much you have to do edit it so it sways towards the government. So, like most communist or socialist parties, the governments. No, I don't. What would happen? Okay, that's good. Yay! Property, loyalty, morality. Okay. Week 0. 12 weeks left until the paper. Okay. You got mail. Okay. Dear editor, Phil has been pushing up more loyalist propaganda in the office. You know, I cannot stand this shit, so I decided to put it down. It should be on your desk, together with this note. Okay. What do I do with that? Okay. First article. Censoring one of the game's main mechanics is to censor articles. Do this by clicking on appropriate text. When censored, the content will not be shown to the public. Okay. Employees, where'd that go? New reform has passed. Okay. Anna parents living in Western function, living by the Eastern factories rather. Married, went to community college, well-being, comfort, opinion. Okay, Phil. No, I went. Anna. Okay, yeah. Julie. Phil. Frank. And again. All right. Okay, the bill that's government since last year was today passed. Okay. Okay. Where is it supposed to go? Hmm. Let's try this again. Start game. Delete that one. Start a new game. Yes or no? Just quickly skip through this. I got mail. Welcome to the extremely and amazing soon-to-be winning. Okay. When you censor an article, it needs to be transcribed. To do so, put it in one of the... Okay. Put it on your employees. Sorry, I can't write an empty article. Okay. Phil has put up some loyalist propaganda. It should be on your desk with this note, Frank. Okay. Loyalist government attacks privacy. Loyalist government pressures. Okay. New reform has been passed that will hasten the arrests. The reform consists of exemptions in various laws. Most of these exceptions apply to ex-criminals. However, some exemptions also apply to citizens. Okay, yeah, well, that should be fine. Bill has been passed. Purpose of new bill. It will force independence. Okay. Send to print. If you haven't given every employee an article to write this week, this will affect the content of your paper. Excuse me. Are you sure? Alright. No. Okay. Julia's one. Okay, everyone else that Julia, okay. Okay. There we go. Not sure why you would do that. Frank, I've never been a big fan of the lawyer's government, but the public culture bill is even worse than I expected. Don't blame it on the government, blame it on the yellow journalism and the blatant lies that some papers post these days. There's nothing good about misinformed public. Well, yeah, sure, but you realize how much power the government will have over the media with this? Julie, I agree with Frank on this one. I can't see how the public culture bill would be beneficial for anyone but the government. Anna, well, media outlets like ourselves have a scary amount of power over people's opinions. But on the other hand, I don't think that given that giving that power to the government is really a good idea either. Week 1. 11 weeks left. Okay, so northern suburbs has a little bit of popularity. Western district has a little bit better. Eastern, okay. This bar illustrates your sales last week. The containers represents the people of the district. The light bar indicates how many of those people how many papers were sold. The more you sell, the more popular you get. The more popular you get, the more papers you can distribute. Makes sense? People's opinion will be affected by your sales as well. Will affect your sales as well. Likewise, a well-selling paper will also affect people's opinions. Okay. +1 to rebels. Okay, +1. Your paper's total popularity is kind of low, but I've got mail. There's nothing more heartbreaking than a misguided public. In the world controlled by the media, the lawyer's government will stop at nothing to protect the people from the frivolous lies and irresponsible gossip. The public bill is for your protection. Ooh, there's a lot on this sign. Bombville outsources to undeveloped countries. A recent report claims that the industrial giant Bombville Industries has outsourced all of their work to overseas. Meanwhile, several factories in Westport will be shut down, leaving hundreds unemployed. This will allow unemployment in areas like the eastern factories to double over the last 3 years. No. Broken properties. Four industrial sites in. Okay, damage includes broken graffiti. This has no way affected work at the workplace for suspects. 5 suspects believed to be related to the local. No. New loyalists. New loyalty reviews for government employees to determine allegiance among government employees. New policy of loyalty reviews has been announced today. Representatives sure that they will be handled. They will handle these delicacies delicately. And only use them in rare cases. This will be mandatory for all employees who are not members of the Loyalist Party. Same goes for employees. Remember those. Yeah. Okay, so do that. Movie star divorces 8th wife. Renowned movie star Harold Finn has once again been divorced. Last time The marriage lasted for 2 years, making it one of the star's longest lasting relationships. So divorce proceedings would cost about 3 million lar. Assuming they're just trying not to use our money. Marvel Industries suffers further financial losses. Marvel Industries has been one of the has had quite a bad year, states a recent report claims. It is claimed that the company has lost roughly 30 million this year, making it Marvel's third financial year in a row with negative earnings. Company claims that this will not affect the latest ventures in localizing the business to Westport. Okay. And that one. Government to renovate housing in Southern Docks. According to new proposal, government is wanting to renovate the apartments in Southern Docks. Expected the renovations will greatly increase property value. It's time to clean up the docks, the president said during a press conference. It also expected that higher rent will force poor inhabitants to leave. Let's leave that one out for now. Here we go, send to print. Frank, I met my neighbor in the hall when I left for work today. She talked about how sorry she felt for Harold Finn and his recent divorce. I just stood there speechless. Why is it that women keep falling for the first asshole with a slick hair and greasy hairdo? Julie, instead of asking that, why not just ask how the hell he's allowed to treat women like a spoiled child treats his toys? Good point. Well, money and social status usually means that you can get away with things, especially if the victim is nowhere near that level. Amen to that. Okay, interesting. So every time you end a week, you sit around the work table or the lunch table and learn more about what's going on, and they talk about what's happening. Is that saying that they're getting suspicious of me or they're fine with me? I got mail. Most respective editor, I'm contacting you as agent of renowned movie star Harold Finn. I'd just like to point out that there's a small error in your article last week. As a matter of fact, the relationship Mr. Finn had with his 8th wife was not his longest. For his longest relationship, it lasted only 2 years. To last only 2 years would be quite embarrassing. Rather, his longest relationship was with his third wife, which lasted entirety of 28 months. That's a little over 2 years. Thank you for your time. Okay. Dear editor, as you're probably aware by now, when we were finally able to stop the notorious Northern Herald from spreading their lies to the public, we were forced to shut down their affiliated marketing agency. As it so happens, your paper, the Westport Independent, used the same agency. This means that from now on, you'll have to take care of advertising yourself. Additionally, because of your affiliation with the perpetrator, we'll keep a close eye on you for time being. Okay. Mercury found in fish from the southern docks. Fish from the southern docks could kill you. This morning, a shipment of fish from the docks found to contain a dose of mercury exceeding the national guidelines. Viewing this as potential health hazard, the shipment has been confiscated. Medical officers, however, confirmed that the dose is still below lethal amounts. Public is advised to avoid purchasing fish. Yeah, that would be good to know. Police charged for misconduct. Police officer gives life for refusing to kill a teen girl. Today, an ongoing trial of a local law officer, Daniel Samuel, concluded with the verdict. Found guilty of a gross misconduct and endangering the lives, Samuels was sentenced to life. Samuels was charged for refusing to follow the orders to execute an arresting rebel bomber. She was only 15. Yeah, Samuels, we'll go with that. So I cannot bring myself to write this article. Okay. Let's try there. New presidential biography promises the true story of his rise to power. President uses his new biography to improve upon his own past. Today, the president's new biography, The Will and the Perseverant, was released. Biography has been said to be the most faithful retelling of the president's path into politics. So far, however, it has received some mixed criticism regarding its factual accuracy. In the biography, the president takes credit for several reforms that were made by his predecessors. Okay. And burns books. Harold shuts stores. First legal casino. People of West protests drug-funded casino. State construction broke ground on new Aurora Casino in the Western District. The Aurora will be the first legal casino in Westport and will bring a lot of new jobs. Protesters recently hit this site due to the owner's affiliation with the Vile Rag Gang. Protest was broken up by security and allegations have not been addressed. Yeah, we'd move both of those. There. See the layout. Pick the articles from here and drag them in the paper. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be important. Tap on, go to the next page. Oh, well, in that case, then, no, never mind. Put that on first. Then that. Click here and move on to marketing. No, I don't want to proceed. Let's do that, and then this at the end. Drag the slider, change your marketing focus between. Okay. Tap the badge to get information about the districts, such as preferred articles. You can look here to see what's going on. Okay. So they want celebrity and, okay. They want crime and celebrity. They want industrial and socialist. Yeah. Okay. Fine taste. Everything in between. One paper for everyone. I'll go with that, one paper for everyone. Publish. Well, I think I'll be staying off seafood for a while. That's from Julie. And they can't even, they couldn't have had worse timing either. They just bought 8 pounds of fresh fish that we now have to throw in the trash. Julie, well, to be fair, anything that has actually managed to survive in the river thus could probably outlast a hydrogen bomb. Yes, but usually most of the things in the fish that would survive are because of the hydrogen bomb. Frank, yeah, I've heard that workers at the factories have been told to dump whatever waste they can find in that river. And I've noticed some of the factories around our apartments look and smell even worse than the Southern Dock sewers. Week 3, 9 weeks left. Woohoo! That's a lot of popularity in the eastern and southern. Oh, got more popularity, but somehow I gained 2 towards rebels. No new mail though. Okay, multiple industrial giants suspected of having connections with the violent gang. Well, gang, underground puppet. This information from anonymous sources implicates several Westport major businesses in affiliation with the Valregs, as city's most infamous criminal gang. The Valregs are suspected of involvement over hundreds of crimes last year alone. Among the suspected companies is, good to know, Ravel, which owns several businesses throughout Westport. Okay. Rebel assaults trade convention en route to Westport. Last week, a number of delivery trucks were attacked. Entering Westport were attacked, according to testimony. A group of mass individuals intercepted the trucks at a customs checkpoint. Threatening the drivers, the men emptied the trucks, leaving with their content. Westport police have officially labeled the event of rebels as rebel activity. Explosion. Well, there's not a lot of good. Let's go with the park. Government new parks. No. New park planned in Southern Docks. New park planned. Government will make room for the park by demolishing nearby. Wow. They're not given a whole lot of choices here. Pulp writer starts cult. Former author turns prophet. Pulp writer Peter E. Roberts has gained some new popularity by claiming to have unlocked psychic powers. Offering to share his secrets for a price, the author has opened a new institution in his home. This is Due to the claims that his powers could only be used inside his home, he's already received several applications from people in Westport. Okay, that seems harmless for the most part. Former monitor slant its design. Vera has reached out to the public stage with accusations of sexual intimacy from a former employed model. Former model claims to have traded intimate favors only to get fired after falling out. The agency claims the model in question was let go due to alcohol abuse as of yet. I think for the most part that should be safe. It's actually Phil, loyal supporter, known to have doubtful opinions of the government. It's alone. Posed as loyalists before they came into power. Factory explodes. Tragedy struck last night at a local factory exploded. As a local factory exploded in Eastern District, several were left injured and casualties. Well, let's go explosion. Okay. Where'd that one go? This one. Okay, Frank, what do you want? What's this one? Strikes. This car with set fire. Old residential area of Southern Docks. Fire was quickly put out by the officers who had temporarily left the car. And officers made no arrests, but suspects. I'll leave that. There we go. To the layout. Do that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Okay, so they want something, so do that. And celebrity. Yeah, they're not going to get a whole lot. Neither are they. So, there. Go with that. Julie, I got to say, even though I was born here in Westport, since working abroad, I've had a hard time settling down. And I know what you mean. I went to college outside of Westport, and it took a long time before me and my husband got used to living here again. Phil. Well, this is the first time he has to talk. Really? Me and my brother have lived here all of our lives, so I don't really get the whole settling down thing. Frank. Same here. I moved around town a bit, but I've never left Westport. If you've never, if you've ever had the time, I would recommend you do some traveling. I recommend you do some traveling. It'll open your perspective on things. What's that supposed to mean? Week 4. Okay. I'm going to leave this episode here. This is kind of interesting. I might continue on trying to finish it out and see what happens. See if anything else happens. No change to anything else. And my popularity gain even more. Good. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to subscribe, please do so. And click on the bell to receive any further notifications of my next videos. As always, it's the Android Gamer. Later days and happy gaming!